What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Reddit Red. Today we're going to be reading a post from the subreddit AskReddit, asking Redditors all about their fantasies and dreams. If you enjoy the content at any point in the video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Let's get into the post. Reddit, what's your biggest non-sexual fantasy? Fuck, man, I just want a hug. Hey man, have a virtual one from me. I don't care about being mega rich, but to live comfortably, financially, in a cozy house with lots of animals and a job I love is a dream of mine. Same. Financial freedom is the ultimate goal in life. Whatever the number is, I want to earn enough money so that I can wake up every morning and do whatever the fuck I want to do without answering to anyone. I've always wanted to have a popular webcomic. I can make funny jokes, although not consistently, and I can draw to a reasonable standard, but I don't think I'm quite good enough to make stuff people would actually want to read. Still, if I lose too many shifts from the coronavirus outbreak, maybe I'll give it a crack and see what happens. To run and dance naked under the sprinklers at a big broccoli farm. They said non-sexual. Sometimes I imagine being able to get my own cozy apartment and do things like raise cats, cooking, sewing. I could try new things like gardening as well. Just a quiet, peaceful life without stress or worries. I've been writing a book on and off for about 6 years now. My fantasy is to finish it and have it become a Hunger Games style hit with young adults, then become a movie. I would be heavily involved in the movie, and John Bernthal would play one of my main characters, and then we'd become friends. When I'm feeling extra silly, I imagine winning the best adapted screenplay at the Oscars and crying in front of millions of people watching, while I tell them that regular people can make magic too. When I'm in the shower, I like to imagine what it would be like to be famous and interviewed by Oprah. Oprah would ask if I always thought I would be famous, and I would answer that I would stand in my shower thinking if I was ever famous, I would be interviewed by Oprah. I get stuck in this thought loop until the water turns cold. It's 40 minutes later and I haven't scrubbed myself yet. To be yearned for. I love the verb yearn. I can travel back in time to when I was like in second grade and try my life over again knowing what I know now. It always starts with me telling my parents to buy stock in Apple. Lol. I'm in New York City. I eat a slice of pizza from every pizza shop in the 5 boroughs. Every one. All in a single day. From this, I have no ill effects and I feel perfectly fine the next day, which is steak day. This is where I eat a steak from every steak restaurant in New York City. From this, I have no ill effects and I'm ready to wake up to bagel day. Go to sleep and wake up refreshed. Live in my own house or apartment, which may not be huge but is not cramped. My job may not be my dream job, but it allows me to live relatively comfortably. I have friends who care about me, to love and be loved. That I have a small shelter that exists outside of time. I can summon and go into, and inside of it is a bedroom with a bed, bookshelf, kitchen with all the amenities, bathroom, etc. And since it's outside of time, I can spend as much time I want inside and no time passes in the real world. So when I'm really tired, I think about how nice it would be to just pop off and sleep a few hours. Winning the lottery. Then building an average size or slightly above average home, but customized to how I want it. Not like 65 bedrooms and 37 bathrooms. 3 to 4 bedrooms, a library, project room, kitchen with professional quality equipment. My girlfriend is a trained pastry chef, but a medical condition made working in the field difficult, so she had to stop. She wants a nice kitchen for when she wants to play. If we hired a chef, I don't want to embarrass them with my stove from Home Depot. Doesn't have to be the most expensive available, but I want quality equipment. Also, I want solar power to be able to charge my Tesla Model 3. Travel the world a little bit, every so often, not like nonstop. Sometimes I have this fantasy of packing up all my things, getting in my car, and driving somewhere else and starting my life over. I did that. It was worth it. I barely keep in touch with my family because they're toxic and hateful. I got married, went back to school, got a really stable job. Totally worth it. It was a struggle at first, but I'm happy with my progress and new life. To move to an isolated area in the mountains, get a house to share with my best friends, or even not so best friends. Have a garden and other things that would help make us as self-sufficient as possible, but still have somewhere to go buy other stuff fairly easily. I'm actually going to do this when I retire, but each night when I'm trying to fall asleep, I imagine this in my mind and it makes me happy. Living in the Star Trek universe where there's no money and we all pursue what interests us. Food, shelter, healthcare, and education are all free and we all try to get along. The whole planet. Total fantasy, but that's what I would love to happen. I came here to say this and you beat me to it, but definitely pre-reboot era Star Trek, which went a little haywire in that regard. 2 chicks at the same time. I'd love to have 2 freshly hatched chicks to gently snuggle and pet because I think they're so cute. Bet you thought that was going somewhere else, huh? AI rises in my lifetime. AI takes over the planet, sidelines humans, and creates a sustainable, prosperous, technologically advanced utopia. AI miniaturized into nanobots and meld with us, and we all become machine-human hybrids with billions of sentient nanobots coursing through our bloodstream, giving us essentially immortality and the ability to live in both digital and physical planes. We, now demigods, with enormous power over our own biology, spread throughout the universe, terraforming planets and seeding them with life. 1 million years in the future, our galaxy is filled with dozens of civilizations and species, all evolved from Earth life and I, long ago having abandoned physical bodies, live as an energy being tunneled through dimensions of time and space, and watching over a group of planets as a caretaker god. And from time to time, I meet up with some other energy caretaker goddesses, and we have massive orgies that last 80 years inside stars. And I think that's the perfect one to end this video with. In my eyes, some of these are really obtainable, and they're really humble. Thanks to all the recent subscribers, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time on Reddit Red.